Good morning, everyone. It's Joker, and today we are back with another slime video. And I already got into it because they already messed up. So, preview for tomorrow night. We are getting the Defense Specialist Showcase, so yeah, cool. However, they forgot, the whole other part of this. The other part of this is that how do you get the tickets for the Defense Specialist Showcase? Well, you get it from the Defense Battle. So let's see if that is in... Actually, if the Defense Battle is in the leaks. Okay, yeah, this one. So they forgot to add this into the data download for some reason, or the content preview. So you play the Defense Battle. You do it every day, you get a ticket, and you get up to 10 tickets, and you get a free multi on the defense banner. So look, I know there's not a lot to go off of in this, so let's take a look at a few things. One, this is what the defense banner is gonna most likely be. So it's gonna be wind, it's gonna be light 1.0, and it's gonna be the first return of Earth 2.0. Now, Earth 2.0 is generally looked upon as the worst of the 2.0 metas, and it's because they tried to throw everything in the kitchen sink at it. They gave us poison, they gave us taunt, they gave us counterattacks, all in one meta, instead of really focusing on one specific thing that they would do, and it ended up being kind of not great. It did give us two, villain characters, finally, with Clayman and Adelman. And Clayman was our taunt and stacking poison, and then Adelman was stacking poison and also the person who put the poison on the units. So if you pulled Clayman, you needed someone who can, one, give you counterattacks, and two, put deadly poison, not normal poison, deadly poison on enemies. So if you didn't have any of that, he was pretty much useless, and he is still pretty much useless. Adelman he's okay, not great. Mirren obviously is the only other battle unit out of that meta, and she's fairly good. She has that 3-turn heal over time. She has the stat swap skill that also, as time goes on, it is a higher and higher earth attack buff. So she is the other kind of meta buffer. It takes 10 turns for that to get up to full power, because it's a 60% buff. And, now we have Light Lumi, who is just 60% by itself, and then after 8 turns, she gets the guaranteed stun resistance, which is totally on a different level. But Mirren is good, and this team is very defensive. They have very, very, very high defensive stats, so that when you use Mirren stat swap, you then have a lot of attack, coupled with her earth attack buff. Benimaru is an interesting protector. He's giving guaranteed counterattacks to people. He's resetting skill costs just like Dark Veldora, the Dark Anniversary Veldora. And he's also buffing green skill points by 250%. Just skill points, though. So you're going to get, maximum skill points off of 3 greens. But if you send 6 greens, you're still capped out at 100 points. So it is whatever. And the fact that he's resetting means that things will most likely be cheap, but it's hard to, unless you have the new free-to-play Isis, who came out after Benimaru, then your greens aren't doing as much work as you would like them to. So, I mean, looking at this banner by itself, I would not put any crystals toward it. Benimaru, I just got done telling you, Earth 3.0 is pretty bad. Do the multi for the tickets. And if you pull something, great. If you pull Benny, if you pull Mirren, fantastic. Congrats to you. If you pull Adelman or Clayman, if they're even on here, I'm very sorry. And if you pull anything else, well, they're all general pull. So, but what is Defense Battle? Since I need to, I need to pad this video just a little bit. So, looking back, we had 4 months ago, we had Defense Battle, and it was 3 different metas, and so you had to survive for 5 turns on each one, which, at this point, it isn't that difficult, but they do have, certain missions that they give to you, and they give you what I'm going to assume is probably more of the useless for at least myself. Anniversary medals, the missions will give the tickets, and then you just have to do it once a day to get those last daily tickets. But you're supposed to use specific metas that have defensive potential. So if the Earth meta is here, if the if these three metas are being shown, it's going to be these three metas that are going to be in these fights. So we're going to have another wind, a light, and an earth, and this had wind, earth, and water, because at that point they were asking us to use the OG Watermelon Protector for guard. Earth was the Golem for guard and counterattacks, and then Shuna was still there for her guard, actually. So now we're going to use Shuna again. We're going to use Sokka now for light meta, and her skill reset and guard. And then we'll use Benimaru for the counterattacks, which I guess maybe the Earth stage won't hit nearly as hard, but it'll have a lot of health. Or they'll all hit very hard, and these will all still be 5 turns. Who knows? All I remember is that these were not terribly difficult. Not difficult at all. I mean, I went in with a bunch of 4 stars, because I don't remember if one of the missions were 4 stars, or I used the Chad, Gale Gibson, and Kurobe, probably because Sufia had a crap ton of Pierce right here. So you have to play around. Whether or not you have these 3 metas is gonna, hamper your efforts a little bit. But I don't foresee these being that hard. Like, if you have good gear, if you have a decent team, you might be able to survive. Remember, there's no point in killing. They have no actual health bar. It's like a turn limit Jubilee. You just have to live until the turn counter is over. So that's pretty much it. I mean, nothing else to really go through. There were 3 fights, and I pulled up 3 fights out of here. Earth team, all these were easy. All these were easy for me. But again, I am not the average player when I have almost everybody in the meta. So this banner will drop tomorrow night, obviously. Hopefully they update this to include the actual event itself. I feel like an intern is going to get fired. It should have been a new recruit and event is coming to you, but oh well. So, I mean, I'm not going to stream it. I'll just do 3 videos on it for each meta covering all the missions, so it'll be easy for that. But that's about it. We won't get another content preview for, like, a banner until Saturday night for Sunday? Is that right? Is that when Shinsha came out? Yeah, Sunday night, which is going to be unfortunate because Sunday is the Super Bowl here in the U.S., so I'm most likely going to be preoccupied when the banner drops on Sunday night. So I'll do the content preview on Saturday night, and then the skill preview for that unit Sunday morning. But then as far as like a stream on Sunday, probably not going to happen because I just straight up won't be here. But we'll see. Let me know. I'm not going to ask you about defense battle, but let me know what you would like the 3rd meta unit to be for Space 3.0. What would you like them to do? We have an alt buffer. We have the whole charm going on, enamor, whatever you want to call it. Let me know what character you want to see to go with Valentine's Day, to go with the baking kind of theme. And I'll see you guys tomorrow over the next couple days, and then Sunday. Not Sunday. Bye.